Hi guys, it's that time of the week again, the part where I tell you how to do stuff and then you go and lead a happy and healthy life, or at least I hope that's how it goes. This week, I want to talk about something that I see going on and it kind of bugs me because, as you know, I always get really excited about training. Even though it's been years, I still get really excited about the fact that I get to go and lift heavy things. And I noticed that a lot of people don't feel that way, and that's unfortunate. So today I decided to talk about different ways that you can either find a training program or just do some physical activity. It doesn't have to be in a gym really, but just find something that works for you, because I want you to like what you do. It's not worth it if you don't like it, right? I want you to be excited when you think about training or just moving your body in general. Whatever that activity turns out to be, I want you to think about it in the morning when you wake up and be like, okay, I'm gonna get through my day, and then when I'm finished, I get to do this thing. That's the thing that I want you to find today. So I've come up with this theory to explain why people hate working out so much. I feel like there's two types of people. There's the type of people who just don't like moving around that much, and I have to admit, I used to be one of those. So if you'd prefer to be a sloth, that would be you. The other kind of people are the people who just pick an activity that has nothing to do with them, that doesn't suit their needs, that just doesn't resemble any type of trait that they might have, and then they force themselves to do it. If you're doing the wrong fitness thing, that would be you. And whichever type of person you are, the truth is you can actually find something that's relatively easy to do or that you'll actually enjoy doing that's going to be beneficial to your health. I promise I will try and find one of those things with you today. So here's the thing, to actually not hate working out or doing an activity, you have to pick something that doesn't make you want to, slit your eyelids with a steak knife. Too graphic, too gross, sorry. So the point of today's video is to not do that. So let's see first, what kind of goals do you have? What do you want to achieve? Are you trying to get healthy? Are you trying to just be able to lift your kids? Or are you trying to be a bodybuilder? Because those are all very different things and they all have very different ways to accomplish them. Like, let's say you actually want to be a bodybuilder. You want to win a bodybuilding title. I don't actually know what those are, but if you want to do that, your choices for workouts are probably going to get a little bit narrow. Because the thing is, the more specific you get with your goals, the more specific your workouts are actually going to get. You're not going to have a million ways to be a bodybuilder. You're not going to be able to just go for a run and become a bodybuilder. You're actually going to probably, 1,000% likely you're going to have to pick up something heavy. And it's totally okay to have a very general goal. In this case especially, because if, let's say you tried 100 types of workouts and you hate them all, well, there's probably another 100 that might suit you. So the wider the goal, the more choices you have. But let's say you do get specific, if you actually hate all those workouts, you might want to change your goal, because otherwise you're just going to be really miserable. Now the next thing I want you to do is look back at your childhood. Might be far away in some cases, I'm really old, but I can still remember doing gymnastics when I was a little kid and it terrified me. It was horrible, but it's actually kind of fun and I actually kind of like it still, although I'm really bad at it. Doing handstands is actually the funnest thing I can do these days. I just stand there next to a wall on my hands and I'm just, having a party. I suck at it. It's something that I don't do very often, but it makes me just so happy. So maybe something like that in your childhood, like running, playing tag, just, doing push-up contests with your friends. All of these things are valid. You can do all those things as a grown-up. So maybe try and find something that made you just really happy, that would actually make you happy today, because making your inner child happy is probably the best way to work out. Why do you think I have such a blast doing CrossFit? I mean, all the things that you can do as a kid, climbing, lifting, running, just everything is in there. I still don't really love running, but I'm learning to. Now, if you were a couch potato kid and that happens, there's another thing you can try. You can ask a friend or a colleague if they have any hobbies that they do, to keep them active and, what they do for fun in their free time, because a lot of people actually have very active hobbies that you would never know about. And most of the time, those hobbies have nothing to do with the gym. So if you hate the gym, this would be a good thing to try. Some people paddleboard, some people go hiking, some people go climbing. A bunch of things that I don't do, but that sound really fun. So yeah, ask a friend if you can tag along sometime or if they can show you how to do it. Maybe they'll even become your workout buddy, who knows? And if you don't have any friends, I still have a tip for you. I do have friends, but I also have books. And I found that sometimes there's actual workout programs hidden in books or just in a book that you wouldn't think to pick up. And they just turn out to be just something fun you can do in your backyard, in your kitchen, in my case, or in your garage with minimal equipment. And they're just really fun things that you can even bring along with you on holidays, let's say. One of those books that surprised me is Christmas Abbott's Badass Body Diet book. It's a diet book, it's a nutrition book, but it has a workout portion. If I can find it, I'll show you. Yeah, she's really hot also. If you want to pick up the book just to stare at her butt, you should. But basically, she shows you all these workouts that you can do in the comfort of your own home with body weight, and it's just really useful to pick up. Let's say you're bored with your workouts and you want to change it up. Another book that's a little bit more advanced but that I actually found really helpful is Training for the CrossFit Games by Doug Chapman. It has Julie Fouché on the cover. It's really just a training log, what they did for a year leading up to her CrossFit Games podium in 2012. And yeah, it's just training. But as much as, you know, it could be really boring if you're not into that stuff, it's also a great book for inspiration. If you're bored, if you're going to an open gym, let's say, and nobody's there to train you, you could just bring this book along and try a few of the workouts. If you're not sure what weight to try, it's all in there. So it's fun to pick up those books sometimes to just change it up. And of course, I'm on the internet. There's plenty of people on the internet who do great workout videos. You can always find them on YouTube or even on Instagram. I think they have mini workouts. And so, you know, you can be creative. Keep your eye out for these things, because if you ever run out of inspiration or just don't want to do the gym thing, there's plenty of options for you. So I hope that today's video will help you find something that actually works for you, that makes you want to come back, that makes you wake up in the morning and think, I can get through my day because I'm gonna do this thing tonight, this fitness thing, and it's gonna be awesome. So let me know in the comments if I've helped you find those things. Let me know what you do in your free time that's active and healthy and that keeps you in shape, because maybe I'll want to try one of those things one day. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye!
Oh, this you crazy mother.